Hey, mommies and mommies at heart. Welcome back sa The Mommy Lounge, your safe space for kwentuhan, coffee sips at konting chika on building a life and business you love. Today is extra special kasi birthday episode ito. 45 trips around the sun. Ang dami kong baon na trivia, bloopers at life lessons para sa inyo. So buckle up. This is 40 High Five, Kwentong Mami Loy at 45. So recently, nagsulat ako sa upcoming website ko. Second blog post ko is a list of all 45 trivia bites about me. But for the podcast, I'll rapidly fire my top 10 favorites. Ready na ba kayo? Okay. So, 4G screen name, well, plain Loy lang. No, doon ako talaga start Loy. Simplicity queen kasi naman ako noon pa. So, you can call me Loy. Pero recently, I'm very fond of being um, called as Mami Loy. Well, way back siguro, if I were to throw back my high school days, Spice Girls, music ng Spice Girls. Tell me what you want, tell me what you want, what you really want, yan. Apparently, more sleep. Yan na yung gusto kong sabihin sa tao when they play that particular song ng Spice Girls. Pero that brings back high school memory. So, whenever people play Spice Girls music, pupunta agad ako sa high school days ko. Number 3 is weird combo o combination ng food. For me, it is bihon and rice. Favorite ko po talaga ang bihon compared to pansit canton, pansit malabon. Sobrang favorite ko ang bihon. And then I always pair it with rice. And my mom used to ask me bakit ko daw pinag-prepare yung dalawa, parang ang weird ng combination. Well, ang sarap niya kasi try nyo para malaman ninyo na masarap siya. So, it's carbs on carbs. So, fight with me. Number 4, hidden talent. Let's say I can kind of reverse engineer restaurant dishes. So, I found this talent when I had a meeting with a former high school friend. So, we met in Ortigas. Tapos sabi niya, tara kain tayo, lunch tayo. Yes, small in Ortigas. It was a Filipino cuisine eh. Tapos back then, ang kinain ko is a spaghetti pasta na ang sauce niya is mayonnaise. So, nilagyan lang ng ham and asparagus. And it's weird, diba? Pero grabe ang sarap. And when I look at the menu, tinignan ko lang yung pangalan, pero it doesn't put any ingredients or recipe. Ang pangalan ng sabi ko, sarap ito, panin ko to, gagawin ko sa bahay. So, tinry kong gawin sa bahay. Inalala ko yung lasa, sabi ko, may mayonnaise yun eh. It was pasta, tas asparagus and ham. And ever since then, whenever I go out, I would always try a different dish, talagang something na hindi ko pa na-try. Talagang lalasahan, as much as possible, ma-identify ko bawat ingredients na nalalasahan pagkain. And then, pagka nagustuhan ko talaga siya, pag uwi ko, ginagaya ko siya. Yun nga, nare-reverse engineer ko siya. Kaya kong i-clone pa sa bahay. Yung mga dishes na gano'n. At kanina pala, we're talking about weird food combo. Isa pa palang weird food combo ko is yung McDo na hot fudge, tapos kasama ng french fries. Well, hindi na siya weird kasi I see a lot of people doing that. And even the bihon with rice, that's also parang red combo na siya. Yun pala yung hidden talent. I can reverse engineer or I can mimic, I can duplicate yung pagkain na natikman ko sa mga restaurants. Number 5 is nickname, barkada nickname. People used to call me, even sa bahay, sa Tondo, they used to call me Nini, N-I-N-I. Only my, childhood buddies ko, mga kalaro ko nun sa Mabago si Street, shout out sa inyong lahat dyan, kung nandiyan pa kayo nakatira. They used to call me Nini. And sabi ng mother ko, ano daw yon, bigay ng lola ko, Lola Inday ko. Parang bansag niya sa akin kasi in Cebuano ang dialect, yung Nini and Toto means small girl and small boy or little girl and little boy. Kaya kami nung kapatid ko, ako Nini, siya naman si Toto. Number 6 ko is biggest career blooper. Well, ewan ko, I should be proud of this, but posting a serious client update on the wrong page. No? Kamunti ka na talaga ako heart attack nun. Na nalagay ko siya sa personal ko na social media post. Nalagay ko sa Instagram Instagram was it Facebook account ng client ko. And that was because I was using a mobile phone. So I was using my mobile phone. Hindi ko chinek kasi kung saan ako naka-login. And then late ko nang na-realize, I was logged in dun sa account ng client. So, ayun. Napunta siya sa account ng client. And then nung makita ko kaagad yon, of course, dinilit ko kaagad. Ni-reschedule ko siya dun sa tamang account na. So, that's one of my biggest career blooper. Sabi ko nga kung sakaling nakita ng client ko yun, baka mabordyakan ako, mapagalitan ako. So, luckily, hindi naman niya nakita at na-rectify ko din agad yung sitwasyon. Karaoke guilty pleasure, it can make me sing. Basta yung kanta is Tears in Heaven. Yan. So, cue na dyan yung mga dramatic, teary-eyed ng mga drama or vibes. Number 8 na trivia about me is most memorable gift. I would say yung Ferragamo na perfume ng husband ko. I remember he gave that to me as a birthday present and at the same time, wedding anniversary present. And nasa, kami noon, Korea, na binigay niya sa akin noon. Pagbalik namin ng Manila, nag-work na ako noon, nasa work ako. Pagpasok ko elevator, disuot ko yon yung Ferragamo perfume. Pagpasok ko elevator, one of the girls na kasabay ko sa elevator kept on saying, ano ba yan? Amoy ihi. Ganun siya ng gano'n. Aware pa yung Ferragamo perfume ko talaga, yung amoy. And kahit konti lang talaga yung winisik ko na spray ko, like 1, 2, ganun lang yung spray ko. Sobrang maamoy na siya. Pero it's a pleasant smell. So, kinuwento ko sa asawa ko. So, bakit ganun? When I was in the elevator, somebody was really irritated about the smell ng perfume na binigay mo. Pero kung sa akin, mabango yung amoy ko nun. Sabi na lang ng asawa ko, well, hindi kasi nila alam yung amoy ng mga mamahaling perfume. Ayun. So, happy birthday to me during that time. Number 9 is time sync up. Nung ubos ang oras ko sa TikTok, no? And kahit hindi ko pa nabe-break yung algorithm niyan, mahal na mahal ko pa rin yung TikTok dahil diyan ako madalas mag-shopping. Nabigyan na nga ako ng filter award dyan na Best in Person Awardee, Best in Art to Cart, di ba? And one of my pinost ko yon. So yes, TikTok yung pinaka nakakaubos ng time ko nowadays. And even before, dati namang nag-start ng TikTok, pero for some reason, I found that it was also an avenue for shopping. No, doon na talaga ako na-addict sa TikTok. So, I would say, please return my 3 a.m. live. Ayan. Then, number 10, nerdiest childhood item ko would be yung gigantic blue na relief map, world globe. Yon. So, well, I'm not a geography nerd, pero my father kasi loves geography. And isa sa mga binigay niya sa akin yun yung globe. No? Then, may stand siyang ganyan. And then, you can really see yung different parts ng globe. And then, may nandun yung Pilipinas and the other countries and continents. And then, the blue, covered talaga siya ng blue because of the ocean. And then the other one is yung isang malaki kong world atlas na pangbata. Yun. So, whenever people see that on my rooms, parang kulang na lang sabihin nila, nerd ka, no? Ayan. So, kung gusto nyo pa yung 35 more chismis about me, check my blog ha, which I will release soon. Bago pa matapos tong May, i-release ko na yung website kong yan. So, hanapin nyo dyan yung one, I think that was my second blog. same title as this episode on the podcast. And yeah, in the rest of the 35 trivia bites about me, nandun nakalagay. So let's go naman doon sa things I'm letting go. My fantastic four, I would say. So birthdays aren't just cake. They're checkpoints. For me, so here are my fantastic four na bibitawan ko na at the age of 45. So one of them is clutter and procrastination. Hindi na yung, ayoko nang sabihin na, ay, bukas na ako maglilinis. O bukas ko na asikasuhin yan. That's, sobrang, I would say, humaling na humaling sa procrastination. So for me, I've made a commitment to myself that today is the day. Or at least, i-schedule ko yun dun sa Asana or ClickUp namin or Basecamp namin to make sure na gagawin ko talaga siya on that day. Now, of course, life happens if that there are some emergencies or other things that I need to prioritize. And I know that particular task na i-promise kong gagawin ko sa araw na yon had to be moved to another day. Then that's the only reason I wouldn't do that particular activity on that day. Pero hanggat magagawa ko siyang gawin at nakalagay na siya sa calendar ko at naka-alarm na rin sa cellphone ko, well, goodbye procrastination. I really am pushing myself to be challenging myself in overcoming my procrastinators. Number 2 sa fantastic four ko, things that I am letting go, is yung mindless shopping sprees ko sa TikTok, sa Shein, saka sa Temu. So, for me, I've made a commitment and I'll make sure every sweldo ko, I will set aside some funds for my insurance, HMO, Pag-ibig, SSS, those things na ang tagal ko nang naging pinag-ipapaisang tabi. No? So, mga mommies, if you are working like me or have a business, let's make it a point or make it a commitment. Motivate natin sarili natin that this is for our family. That's why we have to set aside emergency funds, health funds, and all kinds of funds na pwede nyo isantabi para sa inyong sarili at sa pamilya. So, ayun. Tumit ko na ako ay mag-iipon na sa iba't ibang paraan. Insurance, HMO, Pag-ibig, SSS, and PhilHealth. And kung ano pang meron. Even yung St. Peter, time na yatang kausapin ko yung collector or parang agent ni Mama sa St. Peter. Kasi yun nga, actually, na-appreciate ko sa she keeps on giving me Bible verses, reminding me of how critical life is, how we should be valuing each and every single day, and that we shouldn't be letting go or parang pinagpapasabukas yung mga bagay na dapat ginagawa mo na ngayon. So that's the second one that I'm letting go. Yung mga mindless shopping spree ko. I'll be more mindful of what I do in TikTok, Shein and Temu, especially pag nagwi-window shopping ako. And then number 3 of my fantastic four is yung addiction ko in getting external validation. So, I had this kinda in-depth longing for validation from others. And then, I don't know, for some reason, I kept on seeing in Instagram and in Facebook quotes, videos, memes about inner happiness. It's like God is telling me, Loy, Mami Loy, stop getting validation from other people. Ikaw mismo dapat mag-create ng sarili mong happiness. So, I am medyo critical and very talamak yung pagpapapansin ko. Whether sa family ko, sa asawa ko, sa mga anak ko. gusto ko lagi akong naba-validate yung mga ginagawa ko. Na they would say, they express the good things about me, yung gano'n. So, I I had make a commitment or a promise to myself na I will stop doing that. Na ako mismo yung mag-work on sa sarili kong happiness. Yun. So, outside approvals, no more. And then lastly of my fantastic four is yung removing mga training connections in my life. So, I'm gonna work on protecting my peace, cultivating yung mga supportive circles lang. And if people don't bother me at all or don't want to have anything to do with my life, or they are toxic if ever man nasa buhay ko sila, or if yun nga, I get to get validations from them, I will walk away from those people and from those environment because it's not healthy for me. Yeah. So, anything that will drain my energy, yung positive energy ko, ilalayo ko na yung sarili ko doon. I will be more self-aware. Kasi sometimes, and most of the times, parang nangyayari is dahil nga meron akong talamak na paghingi ng validation outside, I also tend to be attracted or kind of nakaka-connect tuloy ako sa mga tao or individuals that doesn't support me or who doesn't support me, who just parang nagpa-pass by lang talaga sa buhay ko, who doesn't really, kumbaga hindi ko sila katribo. Ayun. Hindi nila ako naiintindihan, hindi ko rin sila maintindihan. So, kumbaga, the relationship is not working. Yun. So, I will stay away from those kind of relationship and connections. And if it happens lang naman, isa ka sa mga nakikinig ng podcast na to, isa ka sa mga natamaan noon or possible na parang ganon, well, I am apologizing ngayon pa lang na if ever man I have to do things na I will move away to people such as you, then yun, bygones be bygones na lang, and then let's part ways, and let's find our own tribe and our own happiness. Yun na lang. So, if any of these fantastic four ko, yung mga things that I would want to let go and letting go now that I am 45, if any of those hit home, virtual high five sa inyo. We can declutter together both our closets and our mindsets. Next is Fab 5. Fab 5. Baliktad din, no? Fab 5. Fabulous 5. So, things I'm leaning into. Now, for the Fab 5 intentions ko, or Fabulous 5 intentions ko, lighting up my next chapter now that I am 45. So, una na dyan yung monthly one-on-one kid dates. Nabanggit ko na yan sa Facebook Live ko that I will make a point that every week, whether summer man, may pasok na, or may pasok na, I will make a point na magkaroon kami ng asawa ko ng salitan na dates with our kids. Each of my mini-me's now gets their own mommy time kahit quick milk tea lang, around the corner. Next is learning, something new. I wanted to go back to that attitude, na lagi akong may bagong pinag-aaralan at kinakaroon talaga. And one of them is yung matutunan ko na mag-swimming. Gusto ko talagang matutong mag-swimming. I'm at 45 and yet I don't even know how to swim. Marunong ako mag-float, pero I don't even know how to dog swim. Nakakahiya. Pero that's one of the things that I would want to kind of put on my bucket list for this year. Or di naman kaya, mag-enroll ako sa isang juicy marketing course. One where I could do it self-paced and online, of course, just to stay curious, just to stay updated on what's going on in marketing. And ano na nga ba ang itinuturing curriculum sa mga, universities na meron tayo. So wish me luck sa paghahanap ng university that will allow me to get a marketing degree nang nasa bahay lang ako. Ayan. And then number 3 of my fabulous 5 is celebrating wins. Ayan. So no more downplaying achievements. Ah, I guess I don't naman downplay my achievements. Whenever I achieve something, lagi ko namang sinishare sa social media yan. And I guess I will keep on doing that because that makes me happy. That makes me proud of myself, proud of my team, proud of the people who supports me. Yeah. So I will always celebrate wins. Number 4 is preparation for menopause. TikTok has been giving me a lot of feeds lately, mga videos about menopause. And I think at this age, no, around this age, andyan na yan. May mag-onset na siya. Paparating na ang menopausal stage ko. And I would like to prepare for it, no? Um, I'm still a believer of knowledge is power, and any anxieties and worries that is happening right now sa mind ko will be gone or at least mag-diminish, maliliit kung ako ay well equipped about the menopausal period. No? So goodbye to fears, hello to informed choices. And then lastly of my fabulous 5 is slaying resistance. Dito, I would say I would need to go back to what Steven Pressfield quoted before. And it was about unlived life, no? Waits behind that invincible wall. So I'm charging through that invincible wall. I want to be resist. I don't want to resist changes and opportunities, but I want to live my life to the fullest. No, I don't want to make mga worries and fears ko hinder what I wanted to do. Kasi laging ganun. I always make choices for other people, not for myself. But of course, there are times naman na gumagawa ko ng choices for myself. But like 99% lang. I always do it for other people. For the people I love, for the people around me. But sabi ko, I'm at this age na siguro it's about time na ako naman, sarili ko naman yung iniisip ko. Choices ko naman sana yung masunod. So, yung gagawin ko siya dahil gusto ko and gagawin ko siya ng walang takot. Yun. A lot of my choices na gustuin ko mang gawin yun, hindi ko siya gagawin because alam ko, ito yung mas tama, ito yung mas okay sa family ko, ito yung mas papaboran ng community or yung ganon. But there are also those choices that I really wanted to make na alam ko maraming tao ang magtataas ng kilay or choices that would make people, call me and say, ano ang naisip mo? Ba't mo ginawa yan? Yung mga ganon. And I have a lot of those, parang nakaano lang sila, nasa back burner lang. Hindi ko sila hinuhugot sa isip ko for the fear na baka mabash ako or hindi ako masuportahan or layuan ako ng takot. So ngayon, now that I'm 45, I'll be more bolder. I'll stop that resistance. So I will slay that resistance and I'll be much more me. Yeah? So, ang daming yung hindi alam sa akin. You always probably think or see me that I'm all good, I'm all smile, but the truth is, behind the curtains, I have a lot of things in my mind. I do feel lonely sometimes and medyo nagiging frequent na nga din yun. Pero I'm kind of person kasi ang bilis bumalikwas. And ayoko naglilinger sa negative thoughts. Kaya, ayun. Yung susunod natin na i-interviewin ko for the month of June, she will teach us about mental health for moms. Kaya antabayanan niyo yan. Pero before yan, ito muna birthday episode ko na to, okay? So, next is about Mythbuster. So, we had this parang understanding na parang gamit na meme about or quote or saying that mommies are superwoman, no? Reality, when siguro if you learn how to automate, how to delegate, you clearly speak of your boundaries, siguro that can really make you a super mom. So, if ever man, perfectionism drags you, like, ako, I'm not a perfectionist, pero some people I work with are perfectionists. If they tend to drag me, I should and I would make myself remember that being done or having completed something beats perfection, and that sometimes good enough still pays the bill. And of course, buying kimchi chicken makes everything worthwhile. Para ganon. So yes, it's a myth. We're not superwoman. We have our shortcomings. May mga weaknesses din tayo, ladies, and we should be aware of it. We should um we should be proud of them. No, yung mga weaknesses natin. And through that weaknesses, gawin natin siyang or ibalik po natin sa sarili natin na even if weakness natin siya, it shouldn't and wouldn't stop us from being ourselves, yung authentic selves natin, na kung sino tayo as a person, as an individual, as a mom, as a wife, as a child, as a daughter, as an apo. So, yung weaknesses na yan, huwag natin ikahiya. We should be proud of that. And we can be super moms. It's just that it's not always that we can be a superwoman. And I think the people around us also should be acknowledging and learning that napapagod din tayo. We have our limits, we have our shortcomings, and when that when those time comes, sana andyan sila to help us out, to put us back up again into our 2 feet and help us to restart, refreshed, no? And to help us na, ayun, maging superwoman uli. Diba? Sometimes ganun eh. We just need, a lift. Sometimes we just need yung, aking tatayo kita. Parang ganon. And, yeah, I am acknowledging, hindi ako superwoman. I have a lot of weaknesses. And sometimes when I think of my weaknesses, it drains my energy agad. It makes me feel sad. It makes me feel incomplete. And instead of that, I wanted at this age now, na 45 na ako, I want to acknowledge my weakness. I want to say to the world, to the people around me na, hey, napapagod din ako. Kayo na muna, kumilos dyan. Or ikaw naman ang gumawa ng diskarte dyan. Yung ganon. I wanted to say that. And I will say that now that I am 45. Like I said, diba, sabi ko sa inyo, I will be more bolder than before. Medyo lalabas ko na unti yung sungay ko. If, if you will regard it as a sungay, so yun. So thank you. Yun lang. Gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo lahat niyan. Yung kabuuan talaga, yung mas malalim na explanation ko about all of this is in my blog article. So abtabayanan nyo yung pag-publish ng aming website na lifewithmommyloy.com. And thank you again for hanging out on my birthday episode. I really appreciate your time listening and watching this. If you love this mini party, do 2 things for me. No, mga mommies and daddies na rin na nanonood. Comment, wherever you are seeing this or listening to this, comment 1 quirky fact about yourself. Plus, a birthday wish na rin for me. And best 5, get a free Canva template for me. So I'm gonna give away resume and portfolio template for those who wanted na mag-start na ng pagiging virtual assistant, particularly being a podcast VA. So, if you do this, one of this, randomly select ako ng ano, and then of course, sabihin niyo rin kung interested kayo for a Canva template and I will send it to you via DM. And then also, the second favor that I will be asking you upon reaching this end of the episode is to read the full blog. I will share the link soon. Actually, kahit puntahan niyo yung lifewithmamiloy.com, wala pa kayo makikita kasi hindi pa live yung URL na yon, yung domain na yon. So for all of those 45 trivia, kasi 5 lang yung nabigay ko kanina, di ba? Or 10 lang ata. For all those 45 trivias na gusto nyo, 35 pa na hindi ko nabanggit ito sa podcast episode ko na to, you can read about it in more detail doon sa blog post ko. And then of course, I'll give more downloadable goodies. Actually, nagbigay ako ng mga downloadable resources doon sa blog post na yon. Kaya antabayanan po niyo yun. So to my husband, na houseband na ngayon, Dennis, to my ate, daughter ko, na nagdadalaga na talaga, Ate Denise, to my bunso, Louie, my special boy, and this person, gusto ko siyang pasalamatan dahil hindi ko siya personally kilala talaga. Kakilala ko lang siya, nakikita ko sa school, nakaka-chat-chat ko minsan. Pero if ever man na mapanood or mapakinggan niya tong podcast ko, I would like to give a shout out to Mami Mila Halbuena. Kasi Mami, hindi niyo alam gaano ako ka-appreciate na every time na hindi namin agad-agad nasusunod si Louie, andyan kayo lagi para bantayan yung anak ko or idaan siya or tulungan siyang makatawid nito papunta sa amin. Sobrang na-appreciate ko po yun kasi sa dami-dami naman ng mommies dyan sa loob ng school ni Louie, kayo yung walang pasubali, walang kahit na anong hesitation. Lalapitan yung anak ko at sabihin na, alika hatid na kita, isabay ka na namin, yung ganyan. Sobrang na-appreciate ko po yun. Ako na lang po yung talaga nagsasabi niya sa anak ko na kahit kakilala niya, huwag niya samahan. Hintayin niya talaga si tatay niya o ako na sumunod sa kanya. So ayun, na-learn naman na ni Bunso yung lesson niyang yun. Kaya huwag po kayo ma-offend kung sakali mang siya na mismo tumatanggi na sa pagsama-sama. Kasi yun yung turo po namin na huwag sasama kahit kakilala pa. Hanggat hindi kami, ako o yung tatay niya ang sumundo. So Mami Mila, sobrang thank you po. Sana po marami pang mami yung maging katulad nyo na yung ramdam mo na totoong tao, totoong mami ka, yung parang siguro nararamdaman mo rin yung kaba, yung worry ng isang magulang pagka bigla na lang hindi na makita yung anak mo sa school or na-late ka sa pagsundo, yung gano'n. So sobra pong, alam ko maliit na bagay, pero po sa akin, malaking bagay po sa akin yon. And kung magkakaroon po uli ng pagkakataon na magkita-kita tayo dun sa susunod na school ng mga bata, ayun, I'll make sure po na makikipagkwentuhan ako ng matagal sa inyo. Minsan po kasi mahiyain po ako sa personal. Pagka-introvert po kasi talaga ako. Medyo hindi ako, siguro nga autistic din ako dahil hindi ako masyadong magaling sa sisimula ng conversation. Lalo pagka yung face-to-face na. Pero yung pag ganitong virtual, ay nako, sobrang daldal ko po. Kabaliktaran ako pagka yung sa physical or face-to-face. Sobrang tahimik ko naman. Parang kung hindi mo ako batiin, hindi kita babatiin. Parang gano'n ang attitude ko minsan eh. So, ayun po. Sobrang thank you po, Mami Mila. And sana i-bless pa kayo ni God ng so many blessing, longer life, and healthy life, healthy body. Yan. Okay. Love you guys to infinity and beyond. Ika nga ni Buzz. So, to you who are listening and or watching this right now, your presence is a gift din po. Now, let's keep on cheering each other. One platter to another. Kimchi and even 40 high five to come. I'm Mami Loy, and this is the Mami Lounge. Until the next kwentuhan po natin, stay joyful, stay messy, and stay you. Bye!